Yo, RTV
Back.
with another banger.
Another one.
Another one.
Like, come on.
Like, please. Put some respect on our names,
Come
bro.
on, bro.
Put some respect on our names. I'm with.
Battle vivid DVD, the first, not the second.
Not the second.
Yo.
Not the second.
Not the second.
Not the second. It hurts. Okay, my name is Rich Harmony, and that's Pretty Boy Rory.
Yo.
In the cut. How are you guys doing? Type in the comments below how you guys doing. It's been a beautiful, time in South Africa. Great time.
Yeah, weather's amazing.
It's fantastic, It's supposed to be summer, but like sometimes it's cool as shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, like how we start every single episode. Music of the week. Every single week. Have you been listening to my dog?
For me, bro, I've been listening to some Baby Lowski.
What? Wait.
Some cute Brady.
Wait. I feel like every single episode, every time we record, you pull up with someone new with the craziest name that I've ever heard, bro.
The names, I don't know.
Ever heard, bro. Baby Lowski.
Yeah, Baby Lowski.
Okay.
It goes crazy. It's from here, actually. Well, not like this area, but it's from Joburg, I think.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I think it's from Joburg. Yeah. Kill Brady, I'm sure I've mentioned him before.
Okay.
He's got a lot of songs with Blackie.
I don't think you mentioned Kill Brady before.
Yeah, he goes crazy. There's a song, Volta, 1 and 2. Stupid. It's him, Baby Lowski, Blackie. Like, that's a baby combo. That's just baby combo. Yeah, it's a crazy track. International, obviously. West Side Gun, for sure. Surprisingly, A$AP Rocky. Like, only one album. The one with Frank Ocean. What is the album? It's one of his more recent ones. I forgot the name. Crash Landing or something.
Oh, that, yes.
Testing. I think it's called
Testing. The one where. Oh, I actually really love that album.
Yeah. I've been listening to that a lot lately. My aunt likes it too, so.
It's a good album.
Yeah, it's a great album.
Is it an album that you just went back to, or was it the first time that you were listening to it right now?
I think the last time I listened to it, bro, I don't know. Probably when it came out. Like, I was sleeping on it.
I think, we were in high school when it came out.
Yeah. I was sleeping on it, but.
I think most people were sleeping on that.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but it's a really good album. Like, start to finish. Yeah. But other than that, nah. That's all I've been listening to.
That's all you've been listening to.
But go check out Baby Lowski, right?
Baby Lowski, okay.
Bro, his shit's crazy.
Right.
Crazy.
I've been listening to West Side Gun because he released the third installment of Hills Have Eyes.
For real? Again? I need to check
Hills Have Eyes 3.
Number 3 again?
Yes, bro.
Okay.
Bro, he's going crazy. He's going crazy. He's going insane. So I've been listening to that. I've actually been listening to that on repeat, bro. Which actually made me go listen to the music that he's released this year. Because the amount of music that he released this year, it's insane, bro. He released Hills of Eyes, that's the first one. And he released Hills of Eyes 2. He released Hills of Eyes 3. And there's another one where he's wearing like a red puffer jacket. And the background is like red.
Oh, I know the one you're talking about.
Yeah, but yeah, I've been listening to that. I've just been listening to that all day long, every single week, bro. The whole week I've just been bumping that. Just been listening to Hills of Eyes 3, then Hills of Eyes 2, then Hills of Eyes, and then that project. This is all in 2025, by the way, guys. This guy has released 4 projects in 2025, bro. Your favorite rapper's not doing that. The output, it's insane. And his output is high, and the quality is high too. So it's so insane. I've been listening to that. I've been listening to Sade. And yeah, that's been it for me also. I've just been listening to West Side Gun and Sade this whole entire week. Yeah, it's been... West Side Gun, guys, please, if you don't... He's like sparkling water. West Side Gun is like sparkling water. I'm telling you, bro.
Like, at first you're gonna be like,
you're gonna be like, it's weird.
It's weird, yeah.
Yes. You're gonna be like, what's this? Why is he doing that voice?
Exactly.
But you understand there's an art to it. You know?
Yeah.
The nigga doesn't even like rapping, but he's releasing like 4 projects
That's
in a
crazy.
year.
Like, who is he signed to?
Who is he
bro?
signed
It's like
to,
they
bro?
forcing him, bro. He needs 6 albums this year.
Bro, it's not even that, bro. He just loves money.
Yeah.
The nigga just loves money, bro. He just loves money. So you just gotta pump out as much projects as possible.
I also think it's easy for him to make a song.
I think so too.
Yeah. I think a lot of people underestimate like how quickly it is for some people to make a song.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
something might take like days. Like you want to sit on it and actually like
Yes.
take days or weeks or months or whatever. But
He can probably do it in 20 minutes.
bro, on the way to pick up his kids,
Yes, he's just riding
his
me. He's just there. He's just there. He's
even
in the
supporting me,
backseat,
bro.
He's like, boom, 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 boom.
The engineer already has it. He just sends it to him, and then the song's out, bro. He's like, shoot the video now.
Shoot the video right
Nah,
now, bro. But yeah, West Side Gun, guys. Yo, what a, oh, bro. What a, he's like up there now in my,
GOAT list.
yeah, dude.
Fair enough. Yeah. Oh, for me, it's always been there.
Right.
But,
Right.
hey, bro, for sure.
Yeah.
But I think you're talking about like artists as a whole, right?
Yeah, no. I'm not talking
like
about
rap.
artists as a whole.
Yeah, for sure.
Even rap too, dude. I'll put him there.
Rap? Come on. Rap too? Nah.
Okay, artists as a whole. There's other rappers that are better technically than him, technique wise, but in terms of making a song as a whole and to make an experience, make the person who's listening to the song feel like they're in heaven, they're in a certain mental state. That's the guy, bro. That's the guy. You say he's in your top artists?
Yeah, for sure. Top 3. Easy.
Top 3 easily?
Easy, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
Then, okay, what's your top 3 artists?
I don't know what order, but probably like West Side, Gay. Yeah. West Side, Gay. I can't think of one else. Pharrell too, yeah, Pharrell.
Tyler.
Tyler,
The Creator's much.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think I'll be Tyler.
Pharrell because I don't know. That's Pharrell, right? His own shit.
Yeah, he definitely writes.
Okay.
He definitely writes, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I would put him on in terms of like rapping and the music that he releases. It's not as much as Tyler, Ye, and West Side Gun.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's more into the
production.
Yeah.
He's like in the background. He's producing.
But Tyler's also like that. That's why he's dangerous. Gents like that, they can.
Bro,
They basically a whole label by themselves.
they literally are.
You know?
They
Yeah,
literally
they're
are.
dangerous.
I mean, it's easy if you're an artist and you can produce, you can rap, you can sing or whatever, and you can do all of that.
By yourself.
Yeah, you might as well just make your own label from the beginning, bro. Yeah.
True. And especially if you make yourself like trend. Like whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what people should do.
Right. Do you think West Side Gun makes him self-trained?
I think there's they call it like the unseen world and then the seen world. So the seen world is obviously the internet, like whatever you want to post on social media.
Right.
So I don't know his like social, but let's say he probably posts like a new car, Brabus, whatever, boom. Right? Obviously niggas back home, that's like a flex. And
is a
also in
flex.
general, that's a flex. People are probably searching that car.
Right.
But also the unseen, maybe how he got that car is like really respectable or whatever.
Right.
So that's also why he's getting that views. It's like, damn, okay, I know why he's got this. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yeah, and any picture like even him at, let's say, him in Paris
Yeah.
takes a picture of the Eiffel Tower, just post it on his story, just just chilling.
Yeah. It's crazy, but it's also inspiring because like
Super duper inspiring.
You know what I'm saying? It was from his words. It's like,
Yeah.
damn.
It's not even like yeah. I mean, it's not even like people from his hood.
Yeah.
Even I'm inspired by him also. Like
Yeah, for sure.
The
No,
things
but I'm
that he
saying
raps
that's
about.
probably why he posted.
yeah, yes, to inspire.
Yeah.
and to show that, you know what, if I could do it, then you could do it also.
For sure. Yeah.
Right. You know. But yeah, I saw a video. He was actually kicked out of a wrestling event.
For what?
This,
When he's smoking or something.
no, so he was at Monday Night Raw,
Yeah.
so a WWE event, and he was kicked out. And the reason why he was kicked out was because he's been using in his music and in his covers, he's been using a lot of copyright.
Oh. They hit him with the copyright and kicked him out. Bro, that's
They
crazy.
kicked him out, bro. He's been using a lot of the WWE likeness.
Yeah.
For example, Heels Have Eyes, right?
Yeah.
The whole trilogy is basically WWE wrestlers on the cover of that, which is it's
the label paid for that, bro. That's crazy. Who's he signed to, bro?
Bro, is he signed to himself?
Yeah, but I'm sure Gazelle is like a branch, bro.
Oh yes,
You know what
like
I'm saying?
yes,
Yeah.
yes, that makes sense.
So maybe it's Rock Nation, bro. It might be Rock Nation.
You think Rock Nation? You think so?
I'm trying to think from Atlanta. Like, those are the only big ones I can think of. Like, label wise.
Cause he's isn't it? He's Buffalo, nah?
Yeah.
He's from Buffalo, New York.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Maybe Griselda is like a branch of Rock Nation.
Yes. Something. You know Rock Nation.
UMG.
Yeah.
I don't know. UMG got the Sony.
But it's not like commercial.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
What if he is independent, bro? Like, he's
Bro,
doing
I
his own
genuinely
thing.
believe that he
Like,
is.
he's just
Bro.
flipping trap money.
The amount of money he has. How much money do you have? We pocket watching West Side Gun right now.
Probably watching.
We pocket watching West Side Gun right now.
I think he's got, in a year, I think he makes like at least 10 M's in dollars.
In dollars,
At least, minimum.
Mm.
Minimum, bro.
And that's, do you think just from rap? Or-
No, I think that's from whatever he's doing on the side.
Right.
I think that's from endorsements.
Right.
I think that's from streams.
Right.
And then maybe tours. But I don't think he tours that much.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I think it's rare for him to.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. So I think whatever on the side is the biggest chunk of his.
Right.
Yeah.
And plus, he's got a wrestling promotion.
You see what I'm saying? So the endorsement deals, yeah, for sure. Bringing the most.
Yes.
Easy.
So 10 M's minimum.
That's what yeah, he loves
I think like 15.
it.
Yeah. I think.
But I think it's connoisseurs like Yadi, bro. Like Yadi's probably on like 100 M's.
Why do you say he's such a connoisseur, bro?
Because bro, he's been in the game for so long, and like he keeps changing. Not to say Westside Gun hasn't, but
Right.
it's Westside Gun. Like you know what you get.
You know what you're getting with
At the
this.
end of the day.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, dude, I don't even know what his next project is gonna be like,
You know what
bro.
I'm saying?
I really don't know what he's. I mean, last year he released a project with James Blake, or the
Yeah.
year before. Then, year before again, he released with Concrete.
Yeah.
And the other year, I think in 2023, he released that alternative album. So what are we gonna get next from this guy, bro? Do you think it's better for an artist to be that unpredictable, or is it better to just be predictable? Your fans know what
It's a
they're
big
getting.
question, bro. I don't know. I guess it's what the market wants, bro.
Mm.
That's how I would play it. If my fans are telling me, nah, bro, switch it up, I'll switch it up. If they like, nah, bro, you're doing the same thing, and I like it, keep doing that. Keep doing it. But that's what I would do. I don't know. Maybe Yadi's doing the opposite. Maybe his fans are saying, no, we prefer the old Yadi, which I doubt.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So I think the fans are also forcing him to evolve.
To evolve. Yes, he had to grow.
You know what I'm
Because
saying?
the old guy was whack, bro. I don't even lie, bro. I didn't like
Yeah,
him.
yeah, he was right.
Yeah, I didn't. He was very young. It shows, and it sounds in his music also at the same time. Yeah.
But would you put him over like every Cardi? Like, who would you say is number one from Atlanta? Besides Future, we already know Future's
Future
right.
is number one.
God.
That's my goal. Future's my goal, bro. I won't even lie, bro. Future is
We already
my
know
guy,
Future's
bro.
God.
My guy Hendrix, that's my guy, bro. That's my guy.
Pluto's crazy.
No, for real.
Pluto over Jay-Z, as he said, bro. Pluto over Jay-Z.
Pluto
every time.
definitely over
Every time,
Jay-Z,
bro.
bro. I know you niggas are gonna attack us for that. Pluto over Jay-Z anytime, bro. Pluto over Drake, Pluto over everyone. I don't think you niggas know. I know how much I love Pluto. Bro. I really do like Cardi though. Eh? Because also he also has an air of unpredictability though.
I don't think it's predictable.
Because we didn't know with a whole lot of red. We didn't know that we were gonna get that type of Cardi. We thought we were gonna get like Diamond is not the same as Whole Lotta Red.
Yeah,
And
but
Whole
to
Lotta
be
Red
fair-
is not the same as I Am Music.
To be fair, like producer wise,
Right.
Whole Lotta Red is Ye, right?
Right.
And then Diamond is like a whole bunch of niggas. Let's say
Yes.
Pierre
Pure
Bourne,
Born, yes.
BACK Mafia, everyone that's black, basically, like all these homies.
Right.
So obviously it's a huge jump. Now we're
It
going
is a
to
huge jump.
superstar status. This is like
Right.
Travis Scott's is it Astro
Yes.
basically, right?
Basically, yeah, Travis
You know what I'm
Scott's
saying?
Astro, yes.
And what does Astro have?
Yes.
You get me? So they obviously shot, but Whole Lotta Red and Iron Music, I think Ye's there again on Iron Music. That's why Iron Music's also like crazy. Because Whole Lotta Red when it came out was the biggest album.
It was. And it came out on Christmas Day,
You know what
man.
I'm saying? Yeah.
That's insane.
And then Iron Music again came
Yeah.
did crazy numbers.
He did crazy numbers,
See
bro.
what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I think it is more of a behind the scenes. It's a bigger team. Like it was the head of Rolling Loud. Is it Rolling Loud?
Yes.
You know that performance, that huge performance.
Yes.
It's like their biggest thing, yeah.
Yeah.
But he was the head of that, so clearly him and the owner like best
Buddies.
Exactly.
Mm.
I mean, you had to this year to get the album out.
Insane
You know what I
though.
mean?
That's
You have
crazy,
to, bro.
bro.
That's how it is.
Why do you say he had to?
Bro, you can every Ye produced song on Iron Music, they just change it and say it's Playboy Cardi. That's Playboy Cardi produced.
No, it doesn't.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and all the big songs like Fine Shit, like okay, I can't think of the songs off the top of my head, but all these top songs of Iron Music, that's it.
Damn.
You had to do that because at the time Ye was doing the whole what was he doing? The whole came out with that brand, bro. The new Easy collection.
Gap.
No, not that one. With the Nazi symbol on it. And then they just blocked these websites. And
Oh, yes.
yeah. So Playboy Cardi said, nah, fuck yeah. Blah, blah, blah.
Damn.
You know? So you just use the nigga just to get the number one.
Right.
Get the number one.
Damn.
Yeah, but it's crazy.
It is crazy, bro. That's like some Travis Scott shit, bro. Because that's what Travis Scott
That's
has.
what
That's
Travis
what.
did.
That's
Bro,
what
that's what
Travis.
everyone did. That's what Drake did to Ye.
He did so.
Bro, that's what everyone did to Ye. They're using because Ye hasn't committed a crime. Like he's not a
He's not a
gangster.
gangbanger. Yeah.
Bro, they're like this guy's gonna be a scapegoat for sure. And they did the same with 6ix9ine. It's just he's committed crimes.
Right.
That's the difference.
Right.
So for him, they just put him in jail, or like Yak, they just put him in jail. You can't do anything. Bro.
Oh, they killed me.
Have you seen that series? Who clones Tyrone?
I've been
You have
meaning
to.
to watch it, bro.
You
I've
have
been
to,
meaning to watch it. I remember the last episode. You told me to go and watch it. You told me to go and watch it. I need to watch
Yeah,
it.
but for sure they're doing this shit.
Do you think Ye has been cloned? That the real Ye is not actually. Because there is a conspiracy theory that this Ye is not the real Ye.
Look, probably they have, yeah. I think they have, like, got him. Yeah. For sure. That was a
I mean, you say, I don't know, last time I saw you, you spoke about Kevin Hart being cloned.
Yeah, bro.
I don't know if we spoke about it on an episode, but I don't think we spoke about it on an episode. You told me that Kevin Hart has been cloned.
I don't know.
The car crash was like.
Yeah, I don't know when the accident was.
Right.
I'll do my homework on it, but Kevin Hart had a crazy accident, like crazy car accident. Like, bro, if you looked at the car and whatever, no one's surviving that, bro. Like, not even Superman type shit. Like, cars like this, bro.
What?
And he's still here. That's what I'm saying. Look, I know it's time. You can say that, but like, come on, bro. This is not. Let's be like logical.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Why do you think?
And after that, he's like big. Like,
Yeah,
people always
yeah.
say he's the biggest comedian of all time. People actually put him in that conversation. Like, greatest comedian of all time. Like, AP deal. I don't even need to talk about his endorsements, but he's got crazy.
I mean, he's got an alcoholic beverage.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
he's got it.
yeah, like the list just goes
He's
on and
just,
on and on.
he's stupidly rich.
Rich also.
He's like, if you look up his net worth, that is not an actual
Yeah.
representation of his net worth. It's way bigger than we
This is
can
what I'm
really
saying.
comprehend.
That. But yeah, I think the cloning thing for sure. I mean, if you know that I don't know when they came up with it, but my view was like they feed billions of people a day, right? And I think it's just might be in America, not even like worldwide.
Really?
They feed billions a day.
Yo.
Now, if you think of how many like cows there are and chickens there are,
It doesn't actually.
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And there is like a machine, I forgot the name of it, that can actually like just produce like meat out of, like they just put certain liquids in it first and then just puts out meat. So it's not even like, you know what I'm saying?
It's so funny you say that because I watched a video on the 3D printed steak.
Yeah.
And they were chowing, and it tasted exactly like
Exactly.
the people that were actually doing the taste testing said that it tasted exactly like a steak.
Yeah.
All it was just 3D printed, and it was just the machine was literally 3D printing a steak, and these people couldn't even tell the difference between the real one and the 3D printed.
Now imagine the seasoning and sauce and whatever.
I think,
you're just not gonna know the difference.
bro, I think that most of our foods have been, cloned, yeah.
So now
Even
imagine
vegetables.
if they come with food, definitely people.
With people,
Definitely
man.
celebs.
Why do you think what's the
Definitely
reason behind
celebs.
cloning, bro?
Clothing celebs, specifically or people in general.
Oh, actually, let's go for the celebs, then we'll move on to the
Celebs, I think, is obviously for influence because, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you have a company that can produce celebrities that will actually follow you to death, then, like, basically, run the stuff, right? You know, like, you run everything, for example. And then, I guess money-wise, no, very just for what money-wise, but if you speak about, like, the spiritual part, it's more like harvesting, bro. Like, you think of how many, like we said, with like they feeding billions of people something that isn't real.
Right.
So billions of people, if that thing had poison, just say poison, billions of people have been poisoned a day. You know what I'm saying? So it's more of like, let's get people under a certain thing, like when they have this thing inside of them, you can track them, you can figure out what diseases they're gonna have because you already know what disease is gonna come after, and so on and so forth. So that's how I would view it. But yeah, I don't know.
I actually don't. I don't know why they would clone people. But I agree with what you're saying that they would clone celebrities for influence.
Yeah.
I get that. But also at the same time, we, for what influence though? Like, if they can clone a celebrity, maybe they find it easier to clone a celebrity than building up a new celebrity and finding a new replacement for that celebrity that just died. Like,
or you mean like grooming one?
Yeah. Like it would be, for example,
groom them also. That's probably before they had the tech. That's
right.
Like the longer way.
Yeah, that's the longer way because you're starting from when they were a kid,
and
then you're just grooming them into. For example, they say this is how the Mandela effect came into I guess existence. Is Mandela was born cool. He was a radical freedom fighter, activist, all of that. They threw him into prison. He dies in prison, and instead of making a new Mandela, raising them from a kid, they're like, okay, we don't have time. Let's just clone this nigga. And
I mean, yeah,
giving black people someone. Here you go, nigga.
Most hospitals already have like your vitals. If you've been to hospital,
yeah,
and you've given blood, or even just alive, yeah, for sure.
Right.
They already have like all your vitals.
Yes, they do.
So it's like we can make a lot of
technically. Yeah, technically. Do you think that Mandela died in prison in the 80s? Do you think the real Mandela is the one that we were seeing and died in 2013?
I would hope so. I don't know for sure.
Right.
Because I haven't like went into it, but I would hope it's the real because if not, then
what would your reaction be if it wasn't?
If it wasn't,
Would you question everything?
No, I wouldn't be super surprised only because of the way things turned out in terms of like, we were meant to be super free and progressive and whatever, which you can say we are, like laws that we change all the time. And I guess you can say, okay, a country that changes laws is a progressive country, right? But I'm saying the type of laws that are being changed and the reason behind them being changed still suggests that behind closed doors is like private laws. Like, I don't even know. I don't know if you know, but Vodacom and Starlink, that's Elon Musk's, yeah, they're like doing a partnership already.
That's not good.
I don't know if you know this, but before that, the government said no, Starlink can never.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I was about to
But
say.
only because it's private. Vodacom is private. Now they want to accept it and be like, nah, it's cool, it's South African.
That's not good.
Yeah,
Guys, I don't think you guys understand.
Yeah, one gig is going to be 300 grand now,
How
guys.
terrible it is for Starlink to be coming to SA. Like, say goodbye to your privacy completely.
No, we already have X, bro, and X is booming. We were hooked on Twitter, so we had to do X.
Completely. Like, forget about your privacy. Forget everything, bro. Elon Musk owns us, bro. He owns us, bro. He owns everything of our private intellectual property. Everything is his, bro. The nigga's a trillionaire. Of course he owns.
Almost.
Bro.
But yeah, he's gonna hit.
Almost. I think he is, bro. I think he already hit it.
Yeah.
I think he already
You know what it
long time ago, bro.
Getting a loan of $1 trillion. Because now when you hit $1 trillion, you can technically like loan 10 trillion.
Right.
Like, which bank would give you 10 trillion?
Bro. No bank in the world will fucking give you 10 trillion. No bank in the
Is
world.
there even that much money in the world, bro?
I think it is, bro. I think there's an infinite amount of money, bro.
No, I mean like paper wise. Like if you're saying money.
Right. Oh, like paper wise. I don't think there is, but I think we can print it out, in my opinion. Forgive me for my ignorance, though.
That's actually so dumb that we do that. I also know this crazy stat now. Well, it might be fake, but in our solar system, you're the only one that actually has trees.
Really?
Yeah, like trees.
That's insane, bro.
And you're just using it to like print Queen Lizzie.
Bro, we are literally killing ourselves. The thing that's actually producing the thing that we need to breathe in to live,
Yeah.
we are chopping it down to print out Queen Lizzie's and fucking Benjamin's, bro. And Mandela's. Yeah. No.
It's crazy, yeah.
Crazy world that we live in, bro. Insane. So do you think that there's a trillion? Because you say there isn't. You don't think there's a trillion?
No, I don't think so. Not paper wise, nah. I don't know. Because a trillion, bro, how do you even count up to that, bro? Like,
that's impossible to count up to.
You see what I'm saying? So I don't think.
How many zeros is that?
I don't know.
That's it.
Yeah, I don't think there's enough. But obviously, money is more than that. It's more like a digital thing, especially now. It's like numbers on the screen. So if we would calculate everyone's money, like everyone's bank account, would it take trillions? I don't think so.
If it's just numbers on the screen, then what's backing it up if it's not paper?
Nothing's backing it up. It's supposed to be things like gold and silver, but then those things are not.
It's just numbers on the screen.
Yeah, it is just numbers on the screen.
While we're talking about banks, actually, I wanted to correct myself from last episode when we talked about the rand manipulation, right? It's not actually the South African bank or the US bank. I mean, it's not actually the South African government or the US government or any other government that's manipulating the rand. It's actually over 26 banks, 13 or 14 of them that are foreign, and local banks that are manipulating the rand for their benefit and for their profit to be able to, and they are earning billions in profit, billions, all at your expense, by the way, because when they are manipulating the rand, you are paying more in fuel, you're paying more in groceries, the cost of living in your country is just skyrockets. It actually just skyrockets, and that's to their benefit also. You know, they're getting billions and billions and billions. So the South African government is actually taking them to court to be able to, so that there can be, reparations and all of that for. Yeah, and it's all of those like foreign banks. It's big banks, like Standard Chartered, JP Morgan. Like these are
The American banks.
bro. And so they were all. So it actually they were all talking in a group chat, and that's how they found out that they were actually money. Yes, yes, yes. So that's how they found out that they were actually manipulating her. And wow,
That's crazy.
yeah, you are paying like crazy amounts in just for bread, paying crazy amounts for groceries, for fuel, until there's someone in the bank actually manipulating the cost of living here in South Africa. If South Africa, if we actually win, if we actually win, because one of the things that they need to, well, that they considering is because it's foreign banks, do we have the jurisdiction to be able to sue them and do all of that?
Yeah, if you can prove that it's like a national crime for sure.
Right. We need to prove that first. But if we can't prove that, then that's just opening the floodgates for many other banks, especially foreign banks, for them to do their shady dealings in their countries while they're getting rich and they're affecting a country like South Africa. But yeah, I wanted to correct myself on that. And like, if we can win also at the same time, that's a very good thing because that strengthens that you know what no foreign banks can influence us and influence the strength of our currency.
Yeah, that is crazy, bro.
It is crazy, man.
Yeah.
Like foreign banks can influence the strength of your currency.
I mean, it makes sense also. That's like I have a few friends that do like trading now.
Right. Wait, okay. Before you continue,
Yeah.
do you believe in trading, bro?
I do believe. No, not believe. I do know.
You do know.
I do know that you can trade and make a shit ton of money for sure, 1,000%.
Okay, cool.
But I also do know that there's a lot of scams because of what's the word? Ignorance, right? People who choose to ignore facts. That's what ignorance is. So a lot of the times you have access to facts, right? And people want to hear someone else say it, or they want to be validated by a certain amount of people before they do something, even though the facts right there are like right there. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's ignorance. If the facts are there and you have to do something, you do it, right? You don't wait until it becomes popular. But I understand maybe there's risk management and nervousness or rookies luck, whatever you want to call it now. But yeah, I think you can make money through selling signals. Not I think. I know you can make money through selling signals. You can make money through making like a bot. Like, I'm actually coding one now for a client. Like they do. It's a bot. It's all the knowledge of this. Let's say a pro trader, someone who's trading for 8 years plus, 10 years plus, because this trading thing has existed for years now.
For a long time,
like a very long time. So let's say someone has like 10 years plus experience. So that bot will just record all these habits from the 10 years, and then you get the best like times and inputs on when to buy, when to sell, so on and so forth.
I'm sure the podcast of buying and selling for you, man.
You can have it do that, or it just notifies you that okay, now is the best time to sell. Because it's all about timing when it comes to that. Like I know a lot of the guys don't really trade on weekends.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I'm assuming it's because of the
I think they close on the weekends.
They do, but like
markets close on the weekends. Oh no.
Look, they do, but I'm saying like if it's the weekend here, it doesn't necessarily mean it's the weekend there. You understand? And also, I think the reason why they don't do it is because it's more volatile. Like there's huge risk.
Yes.
You know, like way bigger
I
risk.
mean, would you say trading is like gambling?
Nah, I would say, to me, I think gambling is rigged, and I wouldn't say trading is rigged. Like, I wouldn't say the market is rigged.
Oh, okay. Let me say this. Do you think that trading is like a real gambling? we see with gambling, it's rigged.
Yeah.
To the house always wins.
Yeah.
But with trading, it's more unpredictable.
No, it's super predictable.
Oh, it's super predictable.
That's the thing I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say like there's people who benefit off encouraging that okay, it's unpredictable or it's risky and whatever. Because that's how they get you to buy the course. Remember, I was still listing like the ways you can make money from. You can do course, you can do signals, you can do arts, you can do like there's a whole bunch of things you can do in it. So yeah, trading as a whole is a huge thing, but yeah, I know for sure you can make money.
Yeah, man.
Shit ton of money. I know some dudes that will make like $8 today.
What?
Like today, like you just
wake up. In the morning, he makes 8,000.
Takes out the trade, man.
Right.
Yeah, 8,000. He can do whatever with it. He can go out, buy booze, he can spoil his mom, spoil his aunt, do whatever. And still have like a normal day, like not have to worry about
like nothing. You know what I'm saying? And 8,000 probably just paid his rent for the whole month, so he's good. He's like, okay, yeah, cool. That's just
and he knows he's gonna make more again.
The next,
So yeah, I don't know. I'm not saying like you're guaranteed to make money. I guess that's why it's compared to gambling.
Yes,
you're obviously not guaranteed to make money. You're actually guaranteed to lose.
Right.
That's for sure gonna happen. You're gonna lose a lot. That's why I wouldn't say it's more like gambling. Gambling for me is like it's like a rush, or it's like a thrill.
Yes.
Like you win a lot, and then you're happy. You're like, okay, cool. You spend it on whatever you lose it. Blah blah blah. When you lose, you're upset. Blah blah. You know what I'm saying? It's like a rush. It's a game. Trading it is kind of like a game, but I know there's a pattern that everyone follows, like the whole world. It's not like, oh, this guy's special because he stays in Miami and he's got a Bentley, you know, the same brew that's here can make, like if the brew in Netherlands did this trade, flip this trade, someone here can flip the exact same or if not more. Right. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying, it's fair game. It's a game, but it's fair game. It's gambling. It's not a fair game. It's like war. Like it's rigged from the drum.
I think the people that you see, the ones that are making money within trading and they're selling courses, and the people that are selling courses, they're selling the idea that it's like gambling. You know, so that they are like, okay, yeah, it's like gambling, it's unpredictable, you know, you never know what you get. That's why you need my course to be able to justify, and so that you can be able to, you know, maneuver around that. And I don't know if their courses actually teach you what they know, that it's completely predictable, so that they can keep you coming back, you know, because it's a consistent source of income for them if you keep coming back. I don't know if it does, but like, yeah, I'm sure they do sell the idea that, oh yeah, it's like gambling, you know. It's not that, it's very, very hard. You never know what's going to happen, and they know, you know, what's going to happen.
Yeah, but it's also like, you see the guys that do that, like, the one is a scam. They know the desperation out of most people that want to start trading.
Yes.
The problem is the people that want to start trading they lost 10 grand, they lost whatever. And it's like, bro, then if it's your last 10 grand, you should be willing to lose it like today. Not saying, oh, this 10 grand's gonna come back now, like 1,000 rand. Nah, that's it might, like your first trade, like I know his first trade he made like 80,000. His first ever.
How was that even
first ever? Yeah, everyone was also like, wow, right?
Wait, was he using a bot?
No, he wasn't. He was at like a so when they make like crazy trades, it's usually at like events. So there's events usually on Fridays, like Thursdays, whatever. At those events, that's where like all the mentors go and all the guys that train on the side, all the guys that's been doing this, and the scammers too. You know what I'm saying? And the scammers are usually the ones where they're like, yeah, let's do this, they'll open up the account for you, whatever. I don't know how it works fully now, but they'll open up the account for you, start the trade, whatever. And then let's say after 3 minutes they close it, whatever, and then you make X amount, and then they'll take their cut from it.
Right.
And that's how they make money. So they know that you make money today, but you don't know you're making money today. So you didn't even need to speak to me. Like, let's say I'm the scammer, right? When I come to you, I'm like, yo, bro, if you take my guidance, I'm gonna make you like 20K right now.
Right.
I'll be like, how good you like to do it together, blah blah blah. and then you make 20,000, right?
Right.
And then I take, let's say, 5, right? Regardless of if you, like, if I came to you or not, if you traded and do it, you would have made 20.
Yes.
So I just got 5.
Because I was just unaware that I was gonna make it.
ignorance.
Yes.
Because of ignorance. The facts were already there. Like everyone already knew about it.
Exactly.
And then he's gonna go to the next guy, next guy, and just like
Yes.
5. And then everyone looks at him like, yo, he's great. You know what I'm saying? But then days when it's time to sell or whatever, he's quiet.
He's quiet.
He's gone. Because that's when people are losing money and then they don't know, they can't comprehend why they're doing it. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, like I said, if you wanna do anything like trading, dropshipping, whatever, it's doable. Just like, you know what I'm saying? Like know what's happening. Like
You know what's happening.
fully invest in it. Don't half-ass it.
Right.
Because that's how you get like scam for sure. Because you half-assing it and then they can see, oh, that's what it's half-assing.
Yes, and it shouldn't come from a place of desperation.
Desperation, because that's not
the
even
worst.
half-assing. That's
Yes.
just, yeah.
You're just like, oh, okay, fuck.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm just gonna get 10K from this 10 rand that I'm putting in.
You know what I'm saying?
And your 10 rand is gone.
Please, go.
Right.
10 rand's gone, boom.
Oh.
Evicted. You know what I'm saying? I'm playing.
He's not playing.
Yeah, people should do that. They should actually do their homework on it, and I'm sure they'll make a lot of money. They'll also lose a lot, but I think in the long run, those guys are like the most resilient guys ever. Like in terms of, let's say something happens in the world that's like, oh, panic mode or chaos mode. They're chilling, bro. They're actually feeling for that. They're like,
They need that.
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That's
Because
crazy.
everyone else is like, yo, bro, we need to check the accounts. What's going on?
Right.
This man spoke. This is Ricky Tiller. This bank spoke. Let's quickly check it. This president spoke. This people like they're too obsessed and anxious.
Do you
It's
think because they're so resilient, right? Come that point where everyone is panicking and everything, do you think the only reason they're so calm is because they know that they're gonna profit from that, or
I don't know if they take.
or they just know that, like, you know what, any sort of
If they lose all the
financial crisis, they know they can get that back because of
Yeah, for sure. There's this like a meme I was watching that, and this guy was. Well, there was two homies speaking, right?
Correct.
And one homie was like, yo, bro, did you hear about the LA fires? And then the other guy was like, yeah, bro, it's a great opportunity. You know, the guy looks at him like, and then he's like, well, look, the housing market is going to be like dead, like flat. So now it's time to buy cheap. And it's LA, you know, eventually the market's going to go up and things are priced in LA. So you buy cheap now, so high, bro. Like, come on, you know what I'm saying? But it's like,
that's so
not
true.
everyone views stuff like that. Because obviously it's crazy, like it's LA fires.
Right.
Yeah. But you also look at the people that are buying,
Yes.
those places. It's probably the same people that wanted that specific area, but they couldn't get it for whatever reason.
There's just
Now
some
there's
people
magically
that-
a wildfire. Or convenient wildfire. You with me?
Yes.
Like, let's say you don't want to sell your crib, right?
Right.
And I'm like some rich billionaire.
And you, please,
Yeah,
bro, I'll pay you
now
8K.
magically there's wildfire.
You burn down my house. Now I have to leave.
They have to leave. And then I buy it for cheap.
Because I don't have the money to rebuild my house.
Yeah.
That's insane.
I buy it for cheap.
That's crazy. But there are people like that are just opportunists. Right. Any form of crisis, they're like, oh yeah, but we can like, we good. We can flip that. We can flip that.
To be fair, wouldn't you say that's like
That's the best
optimism?
thing. That is the best thing.
Yeah.
That's how I want to view life. As an optimist, bro. I don't want to be ever, bro. I don't want to ever be like a pessimist ever.
Like, oh, this is terrible. Like, why me?
Dude,
Like,
being a pessimist is the worst. Because the universe is just gonna keep feeding you that.
Yeah.
It's gonna keep feeding you that pessimism, and you're just gonna be like, fuck life. Why is everything so bad? And then the optimist, he's like, yeah, it's great.
I broke my leg. What? I didn't want to play anyway.
Yeah, that's great. But he's living the amazing life, bro. He's living a great life. You know, power the town because he's so optimistic.
Yeah. So I think with trading, it's more of a mental game, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because gambling, yeah, it's just a machine, bro. It's not a.
It is, yes.
It's not a mental game.
Yes. Why haven't you gone into trading?
One, I would have to like learn, which obviously I can't have access to,
Like the resources to be able
internet
to
or
learn.
people and whatever. But for two, I think something deep in me is scared of making that shit out of money. I don't like
Really?
yeah.
I don't think you are.
Like, I think I'm cool where I am now, which is really sad. Because like I can do better, but it's like I don't know.
I don't think you are.
You know,
I don't think you could keep doing more stuff.
fair. But that's not important, bro.
I know
what
it
are you
is.
gonna do?
I know it is. I know it
Like,
is.
what are you gonna do?
Why do you think making so much money?
Because like, bro, let's say you have a billion, huh?
Right.
Your whole family is good. Or at least the family that you like. Me personally, I wouldn't spoil family that I don't like. Me personally. But let's say everyone's ma. You've got everything. You've got your Ferraris. You know, I've got my Benzes and whatever. Like, your whole squad is good. Everyone's ma. Like, what do you buy? The answer is yes, there's new stuff, there's new collections, and everything. But it's like, okay, I was doing that when I was broke. Like,
Right.
to be fair.
Exactly.
So it's like, I don't know, maybe that's just me.
Is it just the idea that you don't know what to do with your money?
Yeah. And also, like I'm saying, I don't have a heart for trading. Like, my heart's not.
Right. Of course. Yeah. No.
You know what I'm saying? And remember, I was saying, you don't want to half-ass it. So,
Yes. You want to be fully immersed in it.
Yeah. So the shit that I want to be fully invested in, but maybe enough. So it's like,
Alright.
I don't mind making more, obviously.
Of course. Jeez. Who doesn't mind making
Yeah, but those guys, like, bro, stupid money, bro.
Stupid money, man.
Stupid. Like, they don't know what to do with it, type shit. Because taxman is here, black tax is here, girlfriends here, narcotics is here, like, everything is just.
They're just here. But their money is like,
Yeah,
it's taking off all of them.
yeah.
And they're not even blinking. They're just like, oh yeah, black tax, oh yeah, tax, yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Girlfriend, yeah, okay, cool. Oh, and yeah, a house in Cape Town, okay, cool. Ferrari, okay, cool. Like, yeah. You know, I was having a conversation with my friend. We were talking about supercars. I don't think you can have supercars here in South Africa.
I think in Nigeria you can beat Nigeria.
You know, we don't think tonight.
Yeah, beat Scotland. I think Nigeria has the best roads in my opinion. KZN obviously is not safe. You'll probably get hijacked with the AK-47, but not like a mini pew like.
What?
Yeah, I'm telling you. Supercars.
What are the Zulus doing there, bro?
Bro, they're probably making the guns there. They got the coast right there. You know what I'm saying? Definitely making the guns. But anyways, Cape Town, I heard the roads there are shit. So I don't think. Yeah. But I think, and then obviously Joburg, you know our roads are trash.
Dog shit, bro.
Trash.
Joburg roads. You see, it's raining right now, man. Joburg roads are so terrible that they are being like, you get after, like, you see, it was rain today, was raining the whole day, right? There's gonna be fresh potholes the next day tomorrow, bro, because it was raining the whole day, and just the rain is just hitting
the whole night, the whole day.
Yes, because they're not doing it right. They're not doing it correctly. You know, when it rains, the roads shouldn't be getting fresh potholes after it just rained the whole day. You know,
something's going on.
Exactly. I think was it you that explained the process of
the pothole?
Yeah, no, like of how they lay the ground, how they make roads.
How they lay the tar.
Yeah, I was speaking to someone that like they had to lay the tar, man. No, it was an Uber driver. Yes, it was an Uber driver, and he was basically just explaining like they had to lay they lay the tar and everything, but they can't lay the tar in broad daylight.
Oh, because it's too hot.
It's too hot.
Yeah.
So they need to do it like at night and let it cool down and let it solidify at night. Yeah, that. So yeah, they just
and then tomorrow when it heats up, it expands, cracks.
Exactly.
When it rains, because it just breaks like a biscuit.
You see,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You see. But yeah, I don't think we can own supercars here.
I think you can.
Except Nigeria.
Yeah,
except Nigeria. But like, yeah, here in Joburg,
you
can't be going in, bro.
Yeah.
There's a speed limit, and your Ferrari wants to go, man. Those cars were made to like go fast. They weren't just made to just, oh, I'm gonna go to the shops and I'm gonna be driving 60, and the shops are like 5 kilometers or 2 kilometers away, and you're just driving 60 every time you drive a Ferrari.
Let me ask you this,
Right.
because like I have a homie that has a, I don't know what Lambo it is, but it's like a very low one, or fast one, whatever. Now, his complaint is the same thing like what Rich is saying now. Like you can't drive it, like you can't take it in places.
Yeah.
In general, he was saying like wherever he goes,
Yeah, you can't.
like he would take it to London, you can't drive it there. Yeah. He would take it to some place in America, I forgot where, you can't drive it there. But I think it's because of like the clutch, bro. His one is like still manual.
Oh, okay.
So it's one of those like clean classic ones, but it's like it's got crazy horsepower. So you have to like really push in for the clutch. It's not like, you know, you slowly ease it in.
Yes.
With a normal car, you just like, you know, that one you have to like do it every time. So imagine doing that at every stop, like for red lights,
yes,
for traffic, for just to go get bread at the garage or whatever. You have to like really hit that clutch the whole time, like the whole time. Yeah.
And imagine in traffic.
Yeah. And then if you need to replace that clutch, not that it's not a financial problem. Obviously, it's not a financial problem. It's just a time problem.
Yes.
Because who has that part? Who's specialized enough to work on it?
Mm.
And then how long is it going to take? You know what I'm saying? You want to drive that thing now.
Yes.
You don't want to wait till next year.
Exactly.
Just for them to get the parts. Because this company isn't producing the parts this year or whatever. Yeah. So I think for sure. But then that comes into play that you can't drive sports cars anyway. I don't think so. I think you should take them to track. Like we've got nice tracks in Georgia. We have one that I can you sure we have released?
I don't know of one or any other one. I don't know.
No, I'm not in Georgia.
I don't know of any.
We don't have enough space, bro. Yeah, there's no
We definitely don't.
Yeah.
We definitely don't. But yeah, supercars
only for track. I don't know what you think.
No, I agree because I think a lot about getting a Ferrari.
Yeah,
I think that really occupies my mind a lot of the time, especially getting it because I really want an SF90.
Yeah, that's something. Yeah, you gotta mod it.
Definitely.
You gotta mod it.
Yes.
You know, like when you mod it, Ferrari just says,
I know.
Another one.
Yeah, I know.
Insurance is fast.
That's the thing, bro. That's the thing.
Oh, you're gonna mod it after you get gang of them first, like you get.
Yes.
All the ones
you see that? If I can get my hands on a Ferrari, bro, from some old rich guy, bro.
Like Drake.
You get a Ferrari.
He's not driving that
bro,
shit.
He's definitely not driving that, bro. He's definitely not driving that. Get a Ferrari, get a Testarossa, get an F80, get an F40, and an F50. Bro, yeah, get a pure hungry and top it off with like an SF90. Then I'm done with Ferrari. Then I'm like, okay, cool. How can we mod it now, bro?
Have you seen the Enzo one?
Bro, I've seen the Enzo.
Yeah, you have to get that one.
Yo, the Enzo one is so crazy, bro. That one is so crazy, bro. Yo. Yeah, I get that one too. But yeah, from then I'm done. I'm like, okay, cool.
Sure.
You know what? Let me mod this silence, bro. Let me put some carbon fiber.
2,000 horsepower.
Bro, where am I gonna drive it?
Track, bro. You race, bro. You race. For sure, I'm gonna race you.
That's me too, bro. What would you? Okay, I'm bringing SF9. What are you bringing?
Yeah, that's a good question. Probably like the GT Black Series, the MG GT Black Series.
That's insane.
Yeah, that one is crazy. It looks like the Batmobile. I don't know how much horsepower, maybe like 890 something.
Yeah, maybe I love cars that look like Batmobiles.
Yeah.
When you come out, you feel like Bruce Wayne.
Yeah. For sure.
So you bring that.
But I think you'll go off the line.
I think so too.
Yeah, off the line.
I think so too.
But if we do like a proper race, I think I would win because like it's just Benz, bro. I think Benz has better handling. I don't know.
You think so?
I think so. I don't know. We'll see, bro.
We will see. Actually, we will see.
We'll see.
We will see. You're not even gonna bring a Bugatti around.
Nah, bro, I do not want to.
You don't like a Bugatti?
Look, I would
I love
obviously
Bugatti.
like to try one, like test
Right,
one out,
right.
maybe rent one out or something.
Yes.
But as for me, like owning one and taking it to track, to be like, yeah, this is my confident car, never, bro. Never. The thing is too quick.
It's too quick,
To
man.
be fair, you know the AMG one.
I haven't seen that one.
That's like a Formula One car,
What is it?
like roadworthy. Just imagine that, yeah. A Mercedes-Benz Formula One car, but roadworthy. So it's like hybrid, like electric and petrol and whatever. I don't know, it's got 4 engines, whatever. I don't know all the specs and whatever, but that thing is crazy. That thing is crazy. I think that's the only one that I would like.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't think I would lose a race in that
Do you
thing.
think? Are there some cars that are so quick that they just scare you?
Yeah, like Kunin says, bro.
Yeah.
Like Kunin says. Like, there's this other Chinese one, I forgot what it's called, but I think it broke a record, like, just, it's fast, bro. Like, it's really quick. I don't know
Oh,
what they're doing in China, but
who are they making cars for? Like,
in China, especially if they got so many rules.
exactly, bro.
Maybe that's why, because there's so much restriction. There's that one nerd that's like, I'm gonna make the most unsafe car ever.
Bro.
Because my parents are super strict.
And who the fuck is gonna buy it, bro?
Americans,
Americans, yeah.
Americans, 1000%. American YouTubers.
Yes.
Like, imagine actually going down a hill with a car that has like over
I can't, bro.
1,400 horsepower. Like,
I
I think
can't.
the highest one I have is 1,400.
Right.
I'm sure this car's like 2,000.
Yeah, for sure.
Crazy. Imagine that down a hill.
I mean, there's this video that I watched from these guys called Carwell, where they do like drag racing, and they went to Dubai, and they had a fucking Land Cruiser that was 3,000 horsepower.
And then we had, they went crazy.
Like,
You know,
bro.
I actually heard that's why Ferrari came up with that policy of saying like you can't watch it.
Yes.
Because the blues in
In Saudi, the UAE, in the Middle East. Let me say the Middle East, bro. Those niggas, bro.
It's not even the it's the 90s.
It is,
It's
bro.
the 90s.
It is, bro.
Crazy.
Like they just bored with their money, bro. They're like, you know what? These are toys to us. I can do whatever I want, bro. So I'm just gonna like mod this
I don't even
and
know how to
stick
drive
it to.
it.
I
You
don't.
just buy it. Yeah.
Like, what do you do with 3,000 horsepower? What do you do, bro?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
It's insane.
You know what's also crazy, man? Like
Mm.
the whole concept of the speed limit. It's
Right.
like, okay, is it based on the actual speed limit that would kill you, or is it based on like, okay, just based on the area restrictions?
I think I think it's a couple of reasons. I think it's based on the area, of course.
Yeah.
Like a suburban area, you can't be going 120 here because you never know. A kid might
Yeah,
just
for
run out, or a dog might just run out the gate, and then your brakes aren't that amazing.
But bro,
To be
even if
able
you're
to
going like 30, that would still do crazy damage to anyone.
Yes, that would do crazy damage, but like it's easier to brake from 120. I mean, from 30 kilometers per hour. It's much quicker to
Yeah,
brake
yeah.
than if you're going like 120 kilometers.
Okay, so you ask me this, then why have a car that can hit higher than
Right.
that speed limit?
That's the.
You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying. Yeah.
Like, wouldn't the government just be like, okay,
More cars should be just 120 kilometers and just that's it.
You feel me?
Right. I think okay, so it's one suburban area. Okay, our surroundings cool. That's number one. Number two, I think it's because not everyone knows how to. Even people with licenses, not everyone knows how. Yeah, not everyone knows how to drive. Not everyone knows how to like. If the car, yes, like make sure that it's not gonna, because if you're going at a certain speed,
The car wants to do
yes, it wants to be.
sometimes.
Forget your wheel alignment. No matter how amazing your wheel alignment is, bro, your car still wants to do that. It wants to do that. It wants to do that. So there's just some people that aren't great at handling that amount of power. That's why there's like people that take those advanced driving courses.
Yeah.
You have to do an advanced driving course. That means like the minimum license is not good enough to be able to operate in an extremely fast car.
Actually,
Like actually,
upstairs.
you see,
Yeah.
you see. So I think that's the two reasons why. Why do you think this happens?
I don't know. I think it's just control because like all electric cars technically are faster than all combustion cars.
Of course, yes.
Technically, like the Tesla both crazy records.
Mm.
Every hybrid car, well, every car that's super fast, like Formula One, is basically electric based.
Electric.
That's why it's stupid quick. So when they can like regulate that stuff, like your car, they can keep track of it and whatever. If you're hitting the speed limit, they'll definitely know that instantly. Whereas if you're in a manual car, it's hard to like, you can get away with it, you just take off your plate. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's easy. So I think that's why it's for more to slowly bring in like control. Not that control is a bad thing.
I mean, I think control has always been
The agenda, yeah, but you can't like push it aggressively as back then. You know, now you have to do it through things like social media, like tech, like I was talking about electric cars. You know what I'm saying? That's how you slowly do it so that people don't even know what's going on. Or like maybe the whole pandemic. You know what I'm saying? Slow little things like that get you in that state that they want you, which I think is fine for some people. Like I was saying, I think control can work if you're not hiding anything. You know, usually people that are hiding stuff don't want to.
From my perspective, from the government's perspective, like it's okay for control, or from like the perspective of a civilian.
Well, the civilian will always be controlled. That's why it's like a government, because they govern like the mental of people, government.
Government is.
You know what I'm saying? So they govern the mental of the people. So really, the people's mental was already meant to be controlled.
It was already controlled from the beginning. Yeah.
So I think it's cool if like no one's hiding anything. Because then it's like, okay, if everyone wants to see what I'm doing, shut up. Do whatever, like, you know?
Yes.
I'm not hiding anything. But when it comes to people that are hiding things, those are usually the ones that stay hidden because of certain like access to them. That's where it becomes unfair. Because it's like you're monitoring people that aren't doing anything, but there's still crime going on, which means you don't have
full control
over, or you do, but you're just allowing certain things to happen.
Or you taking part in that.
You know what I'm saying?
Crime, yes.
Yeah.
So you're benefiting.
Yeah, in the long run, yeah. I think it was like slow down crime, but I don't know. I don't think it will. I think bigger crimes will be hidden easier.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I just think that when it comes to crime, most of like the petty crime, right? That's just financial crisis. So reasons like stealing from people, breaking into houses. You know,
it's more like
that's hunger. That's more desperation. And then the bigger crimes, like the grand scale crimes, like let's say the land manipulation, like that type of crime, or like I don't know, colonizing our country or genocides. That's just humans being animals and just being barbaric. And
would you say it's like that word we use, like ignorance in all cases? Yeah, in all cases. Like let's say, yes, I'm hungry. Yes, I don't know what else to do. Yes, my government has food. Yes, my parents were broke. I didn't ask to be born.
Yes,
broke, blah blah. Yes, whatever. But like everyone that's hungry isn't everyone that steals, which means
exactly
it's a choice.
It is a choice. Yes, for sure.
There's more ignorance too with that, and then with the bigger crimes, it's the same thing too. Like if we have been letting people take stuff that's ours. Isn't it ignorant to be like, okay, why are we still supporting their stuff today? If shop, we can admit that they took our stuff. Like, think of it like this: if I stole your TV, bro, and then you broke into my house to come watch the game, what can I say? Like, can I really be mad at you for breaking in my house?
No, you can't.
Like, it's your TV,
it's my TV,
and you want to come watch the game.
Exactly.
So it's like that in the sense of like. There's colonizers or poverty, whatever problem is happening. It's like, okay, shop, they took it. Now, why are we still supporting people that they use it. They should technically
Right.
do their own shit again,
Mm.
or go to their crib and watch it.
And watch it, right?
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And watch it there.
Mm.
Like sometimes I get glad when I hear, oh, there's an immigration problem in the UK or the US. It's like, yeah, the
Good. Go
African
to
brothers are going
yes.
home, bro.
Yes.
I know usually people say going home is like going to Africa, but there's black people from every continent. Like the first black, like you can look for the oldest body on each continent, and there's a black person. So technically, those immigrants from the UK are going home because their ancestors were black, so they're just going home. So I love seeing that stuff. It's like, yeah, go back, go flood it there, because they took something
From you guys.
yeah, so you must go use their shit right there. Obviously, maybe I don't agree with the ways of the game, but like I'm saying, it's still supporting and feeding.
Bro, if I don't care, bro. Go steal their shit. They came to our ones when we had fucking bow and arrows and they had guns and they shot us. They shot the biggest guy in front of his wife, in front of his kids, to assert dominance. They shot him and they took the stuff in that clan or in that country or whatever. They took the stuff, they took it back home. Then they took some of the guys also here. They took them, they enslaved them there also. And then they want to have immigration laws to stop niggas from stealing to come back and steal the stuff that you guys stole. You know?
No, I get what you mean, I get what you mean.
Right.
But also, you need to look at the nature of each species.
Right.
If the nature of this species is not to harm and do anything barbaric and eat your flesh and things like that, they won't do that even if they have the opportunity to do that. Because we've been labeled as Muslims, but it's just other.
That's just labeling, bro.
You know what I'm saying? But in reality, there's like real vampires out there.
It's just projected. It's just projection, guys. Once you understand, it's just them projecting those stereotypes onto us.
Yeah.
When it's actually them that are doing that in the, in the corners in the back, that the whole world doesn't see.
But I mean, like, it's like you're saying now, okay, we admit that we acknowledge it. It's like, okay, what's next? Yeah. I think it's more of things like what we're doing now, like we're creating our own.
Of course.
Our
It's
own
a matter
business,
of-
our own brand, our own.
It's a matter of just us creating, bro. That's what we humans need to do in life, is to create that. And if we don't, yes, we humans, humans need to create,
Yeah.
And if we don't create, we just end up in a space where we're not happy.
We become food for someone else. Yeah.
We literally do. Yeah, guys, that's the end of the episode.
Yeah.
Let us know what was your favorite part of the episode. Type down in the comments down below the music of the week. What have you guys been listening to? What's been in your playlist? What are your thoughts on the various topics that we discussed? Let us know. I've been here, Chamani, that's pretty worried.
DVD the first, not the second.
Not the second!
Yeah.
RTV.